Ladies and gentlemen, this is a picture of some shortbread cookies. I would like to share with you the story about my life as a fisherman and how a cookie changed my life and the lives of others. So what do you do when you fail school at the age of 16 and you have no idea about life? Well, I ended up here on a fishing boat here in Nelson. What a shock that was to the system. Because I'm used to going to bed at 10 p.m. and now I was working 48 hours straight, shoveling ice and throwing fish. Also, the hard manual work was a shock to the system, but I knew there was no turning back. Life on board a fishing vessel was quite simple. You work, eat, and then you sleep. And you repeat this for the next 3 months. Work was pretty physical, and to make it even harder, imagine moving on a moving platform which is slippery from fish line, while dodging wires that could cut you in half. After 19 years of working my way up to first mate, it was time for a change. Because the sea had taken the best years of my life and I wanted to make the most of what life I had left. Here I was again, not knowing what to do, but I still resigned. After trying a few things which didn't work out, I ended up here running my own business. The Shortbread Cottage is a great little business as you're meeting people from all over the world. But the best thing is I'm on land and not at sea. When you arrive at Shortbread Cottage, you'll find a shortbread cookie on your pillow. Then I started to sell the shortbread for 50 cents each to cover the costs. I then decided to donate the funds to a charity. The question was, which one? A few of us got together and created a charity called the Shortbread Trust. We have no admin fees and we support the basic essentials of life, which are fresh water, food and shelter. We were approved by the New Zealand Charity Commission on the 12th of February 2013. For the freshwater project, we use an organisation called Restless Developments. This is a project we did in Samrai, Nepal, for a school of 900 children. Not only was it fresh water, but it's also teaching them about sanitation. We joined 1 Acre Fund, in which farmers improve their harvest and pull themselves out of poverty. As farmers prosper, they eradicate poverty and hunger in their own communities. 1 Acre Fund is a microfinance project, which means we'll be repaid and we can do another project again. Christchurch and Haiti, what comes to your mind? Also the conflict in Syria, where people are fleeing for their lives. Also those people that have just lost their homes. And this can happen to anyone at any time. That's why we support Shelterbox, as it gives people dignity, warmth and hope. Inside a Shelterbox you will find a tent, blankets, tools and even a children's activity pack. The tents have solar lights and are designed for 10 people. Unfortunately last winter in Syria, due to the huge amount of refugees, up to 30 people were sleeping in a tent. Shelter boxes are stored all over the world in warehouses. We even have a warehouse here in New Zealand. It doesn't matter where the disaster occurs, the boxes will find their ways to those in need. Each box is tracked, and our first shelter box went to Korea after a typhoon. Raising $1,500 to buy a shelter box by selling shortbread cookies at 50 cents each, as you can imagine, takes a long time. Thankfully, the community is getting involved in helping
sell the cookies, which is making it all possible. We started selling sausages down at the Saturday market to create awareness, and the support has been huge. But the selling of sausages has been slow. We need to come up with another idea, but we haven't found one yet. So if anyone in the audience has one, please come and see us. The Shortbread Trust was involved in riding from Auckland to Christchurch on a triple tandem. My next ride will be in March around the South Island, towing a shelter box. My aim is to raise enough money to pay for one water well, one farming project and one shelter box, which is a total of $4,100. The $1 magic, finding one person to give you $1 million would be hard. Imagine if you had 1 million people giving you $1 a month. Now imagine what you could do with all that money to help others. The magic in that dollar would be huge to someone that had no home, food or fresh water. As I said, we have no admin costs, and I know that 100% of your donation goes to our projects. At any time you can go to our website at our accounts, which mirrors our bank accounts. We even use Give a Little, as they don't take any fee, so we get 100% of the donation. Why do I do this? Well, when I think back to my trip in Nepal, or I look at these photos, I remember that woman breaking stone, 3 bags of stone for $1 a day. Now you can see where the $1 magic came from, and that magic in that dollar is huge to someone that needs help. I invite you all to join our Facebook page or newsletter and be part of the fun we are having while helping those in need. Also follow the projects we are doing, like the bike ride around the South Island, to raise $4,100. Ladies and gentlemen, now you can see how a cookie has changed my life and the lives of others. I would like to thank all the people that have helped us, proving how a small act of kindness can have a huge impact. Also, the Shortbread Trust wishes you all the very best for the future.